going to quickly set up a gradient here. I want this to be on the next free color, which is going to be a purple here, like this. But I'm going to go onto each side of it here and change the hue and the brightness to be a little bit more contrasting, like so. If we just crank the brightness on this side, we can create a cool red gradient on the right hand side of the screen. I'm probably going to set this to rotate through the level, kind of casually on group number 20 here, which is just going to be used for a 20-second rotation like this, just twice around in a circle. So this red is going to go around the screen kind of naturally. I think it looks really cool. It's a good start, but we can definitely make it more emphatic, as I was saying. So we can put a pulse trigger down for that color channel number 2 that is going to pulse it on and off like this from super high brightness like this. And we're going to do an extra rotation. I'm going to give this another group just to control it. And also, I don't think you can rotate the same group on 2 different rotation triggers. So let's just set this to be 21 here. And we can rotate this around 180 degrees. I don't know, 2 seconds, exponential out. And that should add it so that this gradient kind of flies around and swaps its place. So let me just do that a couple of times on the beats here. For the last one, I'm going to just add this to be a full rotation around. And this can last 3 seconds just because I feel like it has a bit more of a like a zoom. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to make sense for the screen to spin a little bit more here. So let me just see. We have the gradient that's shifting over. I think the pulse should also last longer here. Let me just set that up with like a 2-second fade out. That's the wrong one. That's actually super embarrassing, dude. Oh my gosh. It's this one, 2.0. And then we can maybe even set this up for 4 seconds and spin it twice. Just want to make the colors feel a bit more magical here. I think it should stay this dark. I don't want to get too much brighter than this. I don't know. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do there? Also, I'm going to do something cool with the gradient here. I'm going to set this to be on the maximum layer and make it additive. So it overlays the entire level. And that's going to make it so whatever colors I add here, if I add like, I don't know, a gray square, let's just set this up here as an example. If I just make this gray, it is going to be boosted up to the gradient color, if that makes sense. Whereas if I set this to be just regular, the whole screen will be covered. If I set it on the default settings on the background, this would just be a gray square. Like, it just makes sense to have it like this and color this square because it's going to be a lot easier to build.